I may be able to have children. Like, it's insane. So when I was 16 years old, I went to my doctor telling them that I have not had my period and I have not developed like a normal child would. So I got all these tests done and everything, and I was diagnosed with MRKH. So I was born without a reproductive system. I was also born with one kidney, which is insane. So I was born with no cervix, no uterus, no nothing. So they put me on hormone therapy, replacement therapy. So I went and got a scan the other day, an ultrasound, and they were like, you've been taking hormones for 5 years. And I was like, yeah. And they were like, you've grown a cervix and you've grown half a uterus. And I was like, excuse me? I've been told for the last 5 years I can't have children, and now they're telling me that there's like hope that I can, because if it continues to grow with my hormone replacement, I may be able to have children. Like, it's insane. But yeah, there's not like a lot of awareness out there about it, so I'm just trying to put it out there for people like me, that when I first got diagnosed, I was like Googling and everything, but I couldn't find people's stories about it. So I think I'm gonna start like vlogging my appointments, maybe. I have a scan next week to see if my uterus has grown anymore, which is exciting, but I'm trying not to lose hope or like get my hopes up. So should be interesting, but let me know if you have any questions. So yesterday I went for a follow-up scan to see if my uterus is growing anymore, and just seeing the size of it, where it's at, what it's doing, because it's absolutely insane what the human body can do. And I was told that it has doubled in size. So 6 months ago it was 25 millimeters. It is now at 50 millimeters, which is crazy. So it's literally doubled. I had a feeling it was growing because my stomach has been very off and I've been having cramps, but I didn't expect it to double completely. But I am very, very happy. This means if it continues to grow, I'm expected to get my first ever menstrual cycle at the age of 21. And can possibly carry children in the future if it continues to grow, which is literally my dream. So I'm very happy, good news, and here is a clip from yesterday's scan.
The uterus is very black and the lining is very white. So that's the cervix, this is lower cavity, that's sort of the fundus and cornea of the cavity, and this black is the muscle wrapped around it. You can see it's kind of like just like I said, banana shaped going off to one side.
Well, that is absolutely mind-blowing. The fact that she was born without a cervix or a uterus is shocking, and obviously I don't think she obviously realised until she was 16 when she didn't have any periods, and obviously at that age, and she never developed at the rate that a woman normally would by the time they reached 16. So obviously there's warning signs there, and when she found out, she was at those tests and the hormonal tests, and that was discovered she had none of that, and she was diagnosed with MRKH syndrome. I wouldn't be able to imagine what kind of feelings would be going through her head, because in your mind you're thinking a bunch of different things in terms of activities you could do when you grow up, and having children. She wouldn't be able to have children, so I'd be really upset by that factor. But obviously, since she's been taking these hormonal tablets for the past 5 years, I don't know how, but it's done it, and I really can't figure out what's clicked in that regard. But she's actually been able to grow a uterus and grow a little bit of a cervix. Like, how is that possible? Like, how can the human body actually do that? I do not understand.